This is Akashavani Mangalore. Dear listeners, in today's Talk in English program now, Dr. Sumana B., Assistant Professor of Sociology, Government Tertiary College for Women, Balmatta, Mangalore, will speak on the topic Disintegration of Indian Family Life.
For centuries, the family has been the cornerstone of Indian society, providing a sense of identity, security, and support. However, in recent decades, significant changes have reshaped the structure and dynamics of Indian families. As a sociologist, I aim to explore these changes, their causes, effects, and potential solutions, particularly focusing on how both the government and parents can play pivotal roles in addressing this issue. The word familia comes from the Latin root famulus, meaning servant or slave, and this reflects the historical context where a family included not only the blood relatives but also servants who lived together in the same household. This reflects a broader understanding of family beyond blood relations to include all individuals living and working together under the authority of a household head. This concept underscores the historical interdependence and hierarchical structure within the Roman society, where familial bonds encompassed not only kinship but also domestic servants integral to daily life and household management. Now, coming to the traditional Indian family, which is predominantly a joint family system where multiple generations lived under one roof. This structure fostered a sense of unity, collective responsibility, and shared resources. The joint family system was not merely a social arrangement, but a way of life that ensured the well-being of all its members. In the tapestry of Indian society, the family has been revered as a cornerstone embodying values of unity, respect, and intergenerational continuity. However, as India strides forward in the 21st century, the fabric of traditional familial structures is undergoing profound transformation, and this is characterized by the gradual dissolution of joint family systems into nuclear units, which reflects the broader societal shifts influenced by economic, social, and cultural factors. Historically, Indian families epitomized the joint family model where multiple generations lived under one roof, bound by shared responsibilities, values, and a deep sense of kinship. This arrangement not only provided a support network, but also preserved the cultural traditions and upheld the familial harmony. Yet, contemporary India witnesses a departure from this traditional archetype. Economic globalization, urbanization, and migration trends have catalyzed the fragmentation of joint families. Increasingly, young professionals relocate to urban centers in pursuit of career opportunities, leaving behind their familial roots in rural settings. This geographic dispersion, coupled with rising individualism and changing societal norms, has led to the rise of nuclear families, which has paved way for further disintegration of Indian families. One of the primary factors contributing to the disintegration of Indian family life is economic pressure. Rapid urbanization and the rising cost of living in cities have forced families to adapt. The pursuit of career ambitions often necessitates moving away from one's hometown, leading to nuclear families. According to a study by the National Sample Survey Office, the percentage of nuclear families in India increased from 60% in 2001 to 70% in 2011. And this shift is largely driven by economic factors as individuals seek better employment opportunities in urban areas. In contemporary times, parents often engage in demanding careers to sustain their desired lifestyle. Consequently, their children frequently find themselves alone or under the care of others, and this results in limited opportunities for the family to share meaningful moments together, fostering emotions of isolation and detachment. Furthermore, evolving social norms and values have played a pivotal role in reshaping familial dynamics. Modern society increasingly prioritizes individualism and personal autonomy over the communal values that historically defined family roles. And this cultural shift has significantly influenced how family members interact and perceive their responsibilities within the household structure. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home." However, the influence of Western culture, media, and changing aspirations has reshaped attitudes towards family life. Concepts like live-in relationships, single parenthood, and divorce, once stigmatized, are now more accepted. The rise of technology has fundamentally changed how families interact. While it has provided unparalleled connectivity, it has also introduced a virtual divide within households. Time that was once dedicated to face-to-face interactions is now frequently spent immersed in digital screens. For instance, shared meals, once a common family ritual, has become increasingly rare. Instead, family members often engage with their devices, browsing social media, watching videos, or playing games. This shift has diminished meaningful communication and eroded the bonds that traditionally strengthened familial relationships. Albert Einstein wisely noted, "I fear the day that technology will surpass our human interaction. The world will have a generation of idiots." This emphasizes the importance of maintaining real-life connections. Migration both within and outside the country has had a profound impact on Indian family life. International migration by Indians is extensive, with around 18 million people of Indian origin living abroad as of 2020. Key destinations include the United States, the UAE, and Saudi Arabia. Significant numbers of Indian students pursue higher education abroad, notably in US, Canada, and the UK. Young professionals often move abroad for better career prospects, leaving their families behind. While technology enables virtual communication, it cannot replace the warmth of physical presence. The erosion of traditional values and customs is another factor. Rituals and festivals that once brought families together are now seen as burdensome by many in the younger generation. The diminishing role of elders in family decision-making has also contributed to this shift. Rabindranath Tagore once said, "The highest education is that which does not merely give us information, but makes our life in harmony with all existence." This highlights the importance of cultural values in maintaining societal harmony. The loss of such values has weakened the familial bond. The disintegration of family life has significant psychological implications. The absence of a strong family support system can lead to feelings of isolation, anxiety, and depression. Children growing up in fragmented families may face behavioral issues and academic challenges. The rising incidence of divorce and marital discord is a clear indicator of the disintegration of family life. According to the National Family Health Survey Stage 4, the proportion of women aged 15 to 19 who were divorced, separated, or deserted was around 1.1%. According to the NFHS 4, the divorce rate in India, although still low compared to Western countries, has been steadily increasing. The survey indicates that urban areas have a higher rate of divorce, reflecting the changing dynamic in the cities. Changing societal norms, increased financial independence of women, and evolving expectations from marriage have contributed to this trend. One of the most concerning aspects of the disintegration of Indian family life is a neglect of the elderly. In traditional joint families, elders were revered and cared for by their children and grandchildren. However, with the shift to nuclear families and the migration of young adults, many elderly people are left to fend for themselves. Swami Vivekananda emphasized, "The first duty is to our family. Members must keep together, else it would be anarchy." The lack of a support system can lead to feelings of abandonment and helplessness among the elderly, highlighting the need for better elderly care solutions. The disintegration of Indian family structures, particularly the transition from joint to nuclear families, has significant and multifaceted consequences. The breakdown of extended family units can lead to feelings of isolation, particularly among the elderly and children who previously relied on a broader support network. The lack of emotional support from extended family members can contribute to a higher rates of mental health problems such as depression and anxiety. The COVID-19 pandemic has significantly impacted mental health globally, including in India. Several studies have indicated a rise in cases of depression and anxiety during the pandemic due to the factors such as isolation, financial stress, health concerns, and the uncertainty of the situation. According to a study published in the Indian Journal of Psychiatry in 2020, there was a notable increase in mental health issues during the pandemic, with anxiety affecting 28% of the population and depression affecting 24%. The social and cultural implications also indicate loss of cultural heritage. Extended families play a crucial role in passing down traditions, values, and cultural practices. With fewer interactions among extended family members, there's a risk of losing these cultural legacies. Joint families have traditionally fostered strong community bonds. Their disintegration can lead to more fragmented and less cohesive communities. Consider a family that used to live in a joint household in a village where every Diwali the entire family would come together to prepare traditional sweets, decorate the house with handmade rangoli, and perform elaborate pujas. Grandparents would narrate the stories associated with Diwali, teaching children the cultural and religious significance of each ritual. As the family members moved to different cities for jobs and set up nuclear households, these traditions started fading. The children in these nuclear families celebrate Diwali by buying sweets from the market, using ready-made decorations, and performing a brief puja, often without understanding its full significance. The rich stories and elaborate rituals that once made Diwali a profound cultural experience are lost. In nuclear families, the financial burden of caring for elderly parents often falls on fewer individuals, leading to increased economic pressure. And also the impact on children. With both parents working and no extended family support, children may lack adequate supervision and emotional guidance, potentially leading to behavioral and academic issues. The responsibility for elderly care often falls on a single child or a small family unit, making it more difficult to provide adequate care and support. This can lead to increased reliance on institutional care facilities. Traditional caregiving roles may shift, with professional caregivers taking over responsibilities that were once managed within the family, altering family dynamics and expectations. The shift towards individualism can lead to changing expectations within marriages, potentially increasing divorce rates as individuals prioritize personal fulfillment over collective family goals. There is a rise in alternative family structures such as single-parent households, live-in relationships, and child-free marriages reflecting changing societal norms. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam stated, "If a country is to be corruption-free and become a nation of beautiful minds, I strongly feel there are three key societal members who can make a difference. They are the father, mother, and the teacher. And this underscores the role of family and education in nation building." Parents too have a significant role in mitigating the disintegration of family life. Their actions and attitudes can foster a nurturing and cohesive family environment. Parents should prioritize spending quality time with their children and partners. Simple activities like family meals, game nights, and weekend outings can strengthen family bonds. Open and honest communication is a key to resolving conflicts and understanding each other's perspectives. Parents should create an environment where family members feel comfortable expressing their thoughts and feelings. Parents should actively instill values such as respect, empathy, and responsibility in their children. Sharing stories, participating in cultural activities, and leading by example can impart these values effectively. Parents should set boundaries for technology use and encourage activities that promote real-world interactions. Establishing tech-free times, such as during meals and before bedtime, can foster better family connections. Parents should support their children's educational and career choices without imposing unrealistic expectations. Encouraging children to pursue their interests can lead to a more fulfilling and less stressful lives. While it is important for children to be independent, it should come with a sense of responsibility. Hence, parents should teach children to balance freedom with accountability. Swami Vivekananda said, "We are what our thoughts have made us. So take care about what you think. Words are secondary. Thoughts live and they travel far." This underscores the importance of guiding children's thoughts and actions positively. Parents should not hesitate to seek professional help if they face challenges in maintaining family harmony. Counseling and therapy can provide valuable tools and perspectives for overcoming these difficulties. The disintegration of Indian family life is a multifaceted issue with far reaching implications. While societal changes are inevitable, it is essential to strike a balance between modernity and tradition. The government, along with the parents, has a significant role to play in addressing the economic, social, and technological factors contributing to family disintegration. By promoting work-life balance, strengthening family bonds, fostering intergenerational relationships, addressing technology use, supporting elderly care, providing counseling and mediation services, implementing educational initiatives, and introducing supportive policies, we can definitely work towards restoring the integrity of Indian family life. The family is a foundation of society, and its well-being is crucial for the overall health and progress of our nation. Let us collectively strive to preserve and strengthen this vital institution, ensuring that the future generations grow up in an environment of love, support, and unity.
Dear listeners, you have just heard Dr. Sumana B. speaking on the topic Disintegration of Indian Family Life. The speech came to you from the studios of Akashavani Mangalore.